Hello everybody, Boodlyneck here. It's time for another Mods of the Week. This week's shoutout comes from the comments. Greetings back to Peru. We have been gaining a lot of subscribers. We just passed 50,000 subscribers. That is a major milestone. We're halfway to 100,000. That's insane. That's a play button. And I gotta thank you guys for that. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Alvaro, for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Let's get to the mods. Ancient Gateways allows instant teleportation using portals. You can build the gateway structures in any 7x7 or larger design using any blocks that you like. You need to place a unique glyph pattern on each gateway structure that will be used to identify it. This is sort of the address of this portal. Each gateway also requires a gateway core, which is used to input the glyphs of the location that you want to link it to. You can use these to teleport to anywhere in the same dimension or across dimensions, and these things look fantastic. I really love that you can build them however you like. That way you can make sure every gateway matches your build or whatever story you're telling with your world. Classical art is a very simple mod that just adds a few paintings to Minecraft. All the paintings added by this mod are well-known classical works of art. There have been a lot of times in Minecraft that I've wished there were more paintings, and this mod adds some of the best paintings ever created. Harvest Scythes adds 6 scythes that can make farming much easier. Right-clicking grass or dirt with a scythe will turn it to farmland, just like with a hoe. And right-clicking crops will harvest and replant the crops in varying radiuses depending on the quality of the scythe. I like that this mod gives us right-click to harvest, but you have to make a special tool to use it. I think it keeps a little more of a vanilla feel that way. Mineral Chance aims to make mining a little more exciting. It adds a chance to find a random mineral after mining a stone-type block. The default chance is 2%, but I've cranked it up to 50% for the video. In the overworld, you can get diamonds, iron nuggets, gold nuggets, lapis, redstone, and emeralds. And in the nether, you can get quartz, gold nuggets, and netherite scraps. You can adjust the chance of getting minerals, disable the overworld or nether, turn the chat notification off, and adjust the message in the config file. Not Enough Breeding aims to make breeding animals more interesting and beneficial. All animals have 3 new stats that you can see by right-clicking them. They have strength, growth, and yield. These always start at level 1 and they max out at level 10. Strength affects the max health of the animal. Growth determines how long it takes for a baby to mature, and yield can boost the drops from that mob by up to 300%. Every time you breed 2 animals, their offspring has a chance to get improved stats based on the parents. By default, it's a 1 in 3 chance, but you can adjust this in the config file. This mechanic adds some strategy and planning to breeding. You should try to maximize your animals by breeding your best 2 together as much as possible to keep furthering the stats of your herd. Resource Pandas adds a new way to get resources and makes pandas a little more desirable. You can add and remove pandas very easily with JSON files. If you look inside your config folder, there's a Resource Pandas folder where all the pandas are located. By default, it comes with 9 pandas, but I added one that I thought was a pretty obvious choice for an item that you should get from Sneezes. If we take a look at the JSON required for a panda, it's pretty straightforward. You need to give each panda a unique ID, designate an item to feed the panda to convert it, designate an output, so the item you'll get from it, the color of the panda, the chance it will drop the item when it sneezes, and the transparency of the color overlay. When you feed a regular panda the input item, it will start to shake as it transforms into a resource panda. And it's really just that easy. This could be a pretty cool way to get resources in a skyblock type of mod pack. And you can keep some balance by adjusting the chances the item will drop and the item required to convert the pandas. Stack Refill automatically refills items in your hand if you have more of that item in your inventory. This works with placing blocks, tools that break, throwing and dropping items, eating food, and drinking potions. This is just a nice quality of life improvement. It doesn't really change the game, it just makes things a little bit easier. And this is a server-side mod, so this should work for anyone that joins your game or server, even if they don't have the mod installed. Wool Tweaks makes a few helpful changes to wool. You can dye wool blocks, beds, and carpets that are placed in the world by right-clicking them with any color of dye. You can convert any wool, no matter what color, into 4 strings, and you can re-dye wool, beds, and carpet to any color from any color. This mod pretty much fixes everybody's complaints about wool and even adds some cool new ideas. Bottomless Pit adds a couple of items to the game that make digging down and even breaking bedrock a whole lot easier. The pit will dig straight down and remove all blocks until it hits bedrock and has 5 uses. And the bottomless pit will do the same and remove all bedrock in its path. This works in the nether too, so this is a great way to break through the nether ceiling if you need to. Omni adds a lot of miscellaneous changes and items to Minecraft. It adds speleothems in stone, ice, and netherrack. Both the stone and ice speleothems can fill cauldrons with water, but ice does it faster. And once 1.17 is released, the developer plans to have the netherrack speleothems fill cauldrons with lava. They're all affected by gravity and cause damage to anything below them when they fall. They've also made some interesting changes to concrete. You can remove layers of concrete powder just like snow, and you can still convert it to concrete with water. Once you remove layers, you can't pick it back up though. Wool can be crafted into decorative quilted wool, which can then be crafted into quilted carpets. The carpets have connected textures, which could make some very nice floor designs. They've added glazed terracotta pillars in all variants. All vanilla flowers are now stackable like sea pickles, allowing up to 4 flowers per block. There's a new stone variant, Red Rock, that can be found in Badlands biomes that you can craft some new blocks, stairs, and walls from. They've added ambient sounds to forests, jungles, plains, and swamps. There are 6 lotus flowers that can be found in jungles. They've also added enchanted golden carrots, which don't have a crafting recipe, but you can find them in loot chests throughout your world. And these things give you quite a few useful buffs when you eat them. And they've added malachite and malachite crystals that spawn in geodes. This mod already offers a lot, and from the sounds of it, it still has a lot to come. This is a good one to keep an eye on, you guys. And that is all the time we have for this episode. I want to thank you so much for watching and for sticking around to the very end. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I also need to give an extra big thank you to my Patreon supporters. Their names are up on the screen right now. I wanted to talk to you guys about the modded 1-block series really quick. I have been getting a lot of comments here lately about it, people asking about it, wanting more of it. A lot of people lost interest really quick in that series, and I think it was making my channel get suggested less often. And I think the reason why people lost interest so fast is because it took too long to get the episodes out. I don't know if you guys realize how many hours a week I was putting in on making the pack, as far as finding bugs, dealing with bugs, handling comments of other people that found bugs and trying to figure out how to fix their issues for them, writing scripts and editing config files and figuring out ways to get items into the game. I was spending probably 20 to 30 hours a week just working on the pack, and then I still had to record the episode and edit it, and then record mods of the week and edit that. I would like to do a Let's Play, and I'm really glad that a lot of people liked the modded 1-block, but I want to do something that I can get episodes out faster in. If I spent the time that I was spending editing the pack and creating the pack, if I spent that time on making videos, I could get double or triple the videos out, and I think that would work out better for everybody. I might put one final episode out just to bring an end to it where we beat the Ender Dragon so we can say we beat it. I hate to leave it hanging like it is. I would like for it to have an end, but yeah, I just don't have time to create the pack and make videos. It just really was not working out for the channel at all. So that means I'm going to be looking for a mod pack to play a Let's Play in. So if you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Keep playing, keep having fun. We'll see you guys next time.